My name's Ava Bunnett and I'm from Westminster School in South Australia. We were lucky enough to come on the trip organised by Edventure Travel to take us around Vietnam and see the lovely landscape and learn about the culture. So we started off by visiting Hanoi and we got to see the museum and we visited the Ho Chi Minh complex where we learned lots about the culture and about what's important to the local Vietnamese people. We also visited the Temple of Literature, which is where the first university of Vietnam was. This experience has been like nothing we've done before. It's very different to where we come from, it's very different to our homes. Hanoi was very busy, lots of scooters. We don't have many scooters at home, we have lots of cars. And it was very built up, lots of the houses were 5 stories tall. But yeah, so we also jumped on the buggies to experience the old quarter, which is nothing like what we have at home either. So this experience has opened our eyes a lot and showed us what the world has as well. And home is just very different to here. Then before we went to Mai Chau, we visited a museum to learn about all the minority groups in Vietnam. So we learned about their culture and what they love to do. Then we finally came to Mai Chau where we started a service learning trip for 3 days. So we came together with the local tradesmen and we built a house for a family of 4 people.
I think it's surprising that we managed to get it all together in the few days we did, considering none of us really have any building experience, so I think it's pretty awesome to see it all come together, come to fruition. It's good to get it all together for the family who've been struggling for quite a while, and it's good to see everyone around the Vietnamese culture be so happy and supporting, and you see people off the streets come and help and offer for us to build in their houses and them help and bring us water and fans and whatnot. It's been really cool to see. It would be very rewarding, especially for someone from, say, Australia like me, who hasn't been and seen a culture like this, to get involved and learn about the culture and how deep it is and get an understanding and live around in it. I think it's very, very important, and I think will stick with me for a while.
So it was very hard work. We had to carry lots of timber and bamboo up a hill and it was extremely hot, but we conquered the challenges and we worked together as a group to build this house for a lovely family and give them something that we are very fortunate to have at home and very lucky to have. So for the 3 days we got to work with a local family and the local tradesmen to build a house for the 4 people. It was very hot, very sticky, very dirty, but we had to work together to build a house for the family, and once we completed it we had a ceremony which was very emotional, and it was such a good feeling, very inspiring and very motivating for us to provide this family with something that they've never had the opportunity to have before. I'm looking forward to the next week that we have. We're going to visit Ha Long Bay, Hoi An, and I'm very excited for what the trip has in the next week.
I feel like my students have developed in many different ways. They've developed physically, socially, emotionally, culturally, working as a team, communication, maths. So lots of components all together And I feel like every student has had growth, which is really good to see, and they don't even realise it, which is amazing. They had to step out of their comfort zone for the great race. They had to talk to the locals, lots of arguments, lots of sitting down on the side, throwing the towel in, had to pull themselves together, had to work as a group, figure out which way they were going, reading a map, working out the money again, buying bananas. So lots of different things they had to spot along the way, lots of cultural significant sites they had to photograph. So that was very good.
I really enjoy doing the cooking classes here in Vietnam because we get to learn about all the cultural foods and it's really yum. We get to see the local chefs cook food and then we get to taste Vietnamese food.
Before coming here I was quite nervous, and leaving I think I've taken a lot more than what I realised I would take with me. And yeah, being a student, if you're a student, I would highly recommend coming here, as you know, the things that you learn here are, like, you know, out of this world, like honestly out of this world, and I don't think you'll be able to get it from any other place in the world. And yeah, thank you.